Hi, future me. You're probably gonna forget this and then remember the next time you pick up Godot. Here's how to create a global script, a singleton, whatever you want to call it, auto loading, to where you can, to where various nodes within the game world can talk to each other. Right now, there's nothing. There's a player and an NPC. It's just a sprite. They have a blank script. So what I'm going to do is create a new script. I'll just call it global. Go to project settings. It's already in global and edit. So now, from any of the other scripts, I can access global if there was something in global, but right now there's nothing there. So first on the player, do something simple like add a health variable. And from the global script, I can add some global variables. This is how I used to do things before I started heavily using signals, which I'll get into next or in a different video. This is how I did it before. This works for like small projects, but eventually you're going to want to use signals. So now that I have these two variables, I can go back to the player script, and on the ready function, I could say global capital player equals self. So now when the game loads, this player enters the scene, it is assigning it to itself. And I could do the same thing here for NPC. Whoops. If I could type, that would help. Now, important thing to know is that global singleton autoloader is loaded first before other nodes are. So in a different function, I could access it this way and say, we're going to print the player's health. Now, normally this would work in another function, but not in this function, not in the ready function, because objective base nil. So by the time the autoscript is loaded, nothing else has, so it can't find player and therefore it cannot print its health. So instead, we can just create a separate function, which is not in a ready one, or probably, I guess, not process function either. We'll just say print health, why not? And it'll take a health variable, print health. So now, from the other function, right after we have set ourselves as the player, we can take global, print health as our function, and then we can pass it health. And there we go, 10. That's very simplistic. You can do I used to do a lot more things with just global functions and a billion different global variables, but at some point it gets a little out of hand and we use signals instead. So I'll go over that in another video to me, because I'm like the only one who watches these and I forget things a lot.